What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. What's some more boxing? Ego, what up? What's next for Mikey Garcia? We're gonna get right into that conversation on the live stream. Wait for it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some different things. Shout out to Anytime, nigga. He said, Ego, what's good? We just working, just doing some of this work. What's up, Ego? Just started work. Me too. Have a good shift. Have a good day. Hello to Ego and Ego's Army. Salute. What up? You tired, bro? No, I'm good. I could use a Starbucks though. What's up, Ego from the UK? Shout out to the UK. What part of the UK you in? What up, my dude? What up, y'all? Ego's Army. We back up in it. You know it's me. They call me Young Credentials, aka Ego, aka the Stream King. Let's get it. Hey, oh, y'all want to do the roll call already? Okay. Milwaukee 414 rocks with Ego. Shout out to Milwaukee, man. Mississippi, where y'all at? Where y'all from? 828. Where y'all at? Louisiana. New Orleans, 713 Houston. 702 Vegas, Denmark. Where y'all at? Savannah, Georgia, up in here. Clarksdale, Mississippi. DC, Texas. San Antonio, Texas. Shout out to Ego from Anthony from Mexico. Mexico checking in with us. Smoke City, Vermont. Colorado. Chesterfield, Brown. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Cali. Dorchester, Boston. UK, Birmingham. Omaha, Nebraska. San Bernardino, 719. New York City. San Diego, Alabama. Australia. In Dubai, 305. We in here. North Carolina. Washington, D.C. Wolverhampton, UK, Fort Worth, Texas, 915, Chesterfield, the Bronx, Dallas, EJ all day, 562 Long Beach, El Paso, San Diego, Anthony from New Mexico, Queens, New York, Bronx, Indiana. I told you, man, we well represented in the Ego Army, man, on this side. Shout out to y'all. St. Louis, 314. Smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button. Tucson. KC, Missouri, Toronto, and Atlanta, 404, yeah. We got Providence, Rhode Island, all up in this. ATL, they up in this. Beantown up in this. 401, let's get to it, man. I'll try to do a roll call at the end too. North Carolina, I see you. Eagle Army, salute. Smash the like button, salute. East Oakland, yee. Hey, y'all gotta check out that Royce. Shout out to my dude. He follows me on Instagram. He's a boxing fan for real. But check out that Royce the 5'9" Funk Flex freestyle. He was murdering. He was killing that. Shout out to Real Hip Hop. All right, so what do y'all want to talk about first? You want to talk about Kell Brook and Midway? You want to talk about Mikey Garcia and what's next? Joshua Wilder? The first couple responses that I see that are all in agreement, Royce did kill it. That's what we're going to talk about first. All right, one for Mikey, Kell Brook, Mikey, me wait. All right, three more, whoever. All right, we're going to talk about Kell Brook first. That's the first three things I seen. Hey, in my opinion, Kell Brook he's going off the deep end a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, like he's at 154 now. You know how you could dip your feet in the water? That you can fall into the deep end? And where if you can't swim, you bound to drizzle. Listen, I don't know what Kell Brook's future is for 154 because I have to see more. You know what I'm saying? But let me show y'all. Shout out to Sky Sports. This man he's saying some of the craziest things on this Brooks hit list interview. Brook gives his verdict on a short list of possible opponents, including Amir Khan. Listen to what he's saying. Jermell Charlo. You want to hear what he? If y'all want to hear what he's saying about Jermell Charlo, can I get a hell yeah? Yeah. Can I get a hell yeah and get them likes up? You guys got to be in it with me. This is the interactive live streams. We don't do it like them other guys. We got our own thing. If y'all want to hear what Kell Brook said about Jermell Charlo, we got to get them likes up. And can I get a hell yeah? And that's the bottom line, because the ego said so. All right, hold on. Look, bust it, bust it, bust it. He's citing an explosive, good all around. No, I'm playing. Trying to make it sound like a freestyle. He says he's exciting and explosive. He's good all around. He's a bit unknown at the minute. His name is not massive, but the hardcore boxing fans know that Charlo's a real champion. Then they added the embedded tweet. He says, Hearn, if Brook wins within 6, he might be a nominee for my June fight. I call the shots on this one. Listen right here, though. This Kell Brook says, Jermell Charlo is not a top dog or a lion. I am. I hear that Errol Spence gives him a bit of hiding in sparring. Listen, man. Man, I've been doing this boxing thing like really for a good amount of time at this point. And like, you gotta listen to what people say. This don't even make sense. How you just say that? Let's just really break this stuff down. These are words, people. You gotta learn how to put the words together and interpret what's being said. How you just say hardcore boxing fans know Jermell Charlo's a real champ, and then in the very next statement, you say he's not a top dog or a lion at 154. I am. What? Does that even make sense? Oh, he's a real champ. Oh, he ain't shit. He ain't no top dog. He ain't no lion. Like, what? That don't even make sense to me. Anybody could explain that? How you go from saying a man everyone knows everyone knows he's a real champion to he's not a top dog, he's not a lion. Like, it don't even make sense to me. That's like me saying, Mariah Carey's a good singer. She suck. She can't sing a lick. Like, it's like the opposite of what I just said. So I don't understand this. And I think he's barking up a dangerous tree. Hit that like button. We can keep going, people. We can keep doing it. I'm gonna show y'all what Kell talking about. Jared Swift Hurd, right? I've not seen too much about him. He's not the best out of the bunch, but he's still a world champion. I would be interested in him. I'd be interested in them all because they all got world titles. But the biggest name is Amir Khan. Listen, once again, more statements that I can't even understand. I can't even make sense of this. So you just said that Jared Swift Hurd is not the best of the bunch. If he beats Edislani Lara, he's one of the men that either him or Jermell Charlo is the best in the division. But then in the same breath, Kell Brook is saying Amir Khan is the biggest name. Like, what is going on right now? So you said Jermell Charlo, his name is not really buzzing. It's not a massive name. You know what I mean? You know the UK be using certain word. It's not massive enough. It's fucking commiseration. Massive. Okay. Commiseration. So, hold on. Listen, yo. Listen. You said Charlo's name is not that big. It's not really buzzing. But real boxing fans understand he's a real champion. And then the next breath, he ain't no top dog, he ain't no lion. Then you say you haven't seen too much from Jared Swift Hurd. He's not the best out of the bunch, but he's still a world champion. I would be interested in him, but the biggest name is Khan, a guy who doesn't fight at 154. And his only fight at 154-ish, at 155, Canelo, I was born ready, right? He got knocked out. Okay. Hey, Kell, you gotta make some of this make sense. Now, Can we get to 100 likes so you can hear? He really went in on Edislani Lada. Shout out to her. What's her name? Kyra. She's so fun when I be seeing her at the fight. Listen. Get to 100 likes. I'm gonna show you. He went in on Edislani Lada. Get to 100 likes so I can show you. And can I get a hell yeah if you want to hear? If you want to see this. Like I said, this is an interactive stream. I ain't gonna be the only one working. Y'all gotta work. Y'all gotta work with me. Fuck with me. She's so fine too. Oh yeah. We getting close, people. If y'all want to hear what he said about, oh, we there. Let's go. We don't waste time. Edislani Lada. He's negative. He's a horrible, awkward fighter. He knows how to get a win, but he's horrible. He's not crowd-pleasing fighter. It would be difficult to sell. I'm in boxing for fights that would sell and be exciting, and he's not really there. Hey, bro. So, yet again, this is all over the place to me. Kell Brook, in my opinion, shouldn't have even done this interview. Princess talk about it's true, though. It don't matter if you and Kell Brook think it's true. If Edislani Lada unifies with Jarrett Swift Hurd, fuck what y'all talking about. Period. He's one of the best, or if not the best, or him and Jermell Charlo need a fight to find out who's the best. All this Abel Sanchez and certain fights and fighters you gotta sell, fuck all that. Straight up. I'm gonna go Ego Valley on you, Princess, and Kell Brook. Fuck all that. Oh, his name is not ringing bells in Circle Hall. Like, man, we not here for that. We're not here for that. If Edislani Lada beats Jarrett Swift Hurd in a meaningful fight, and he does it, shout out to Les, what's good, man? If he does it, then he does it, and he's either number one. I would probably say number one because his resume would be better than Jermell Charlo's. But that's arguable who would win between Jermell Charlo and Edislani Lada. But if Lada beats her, you can't say nothing about this man. I don't care. Oh, his style is not appealing. Oh well, fight that unappealing style. Get him up out of here, like Lomachenko did with Rigondeaux. You didn't like his style? I mean, he used his advantages, took the fight. Now we haven't heard from Rigondeaux since. You know what I mean? Do like Deontay Wilder did with another Cuban. Get him up out of there, like Luis Ortiz. No, we're not playing these games anymore. New media is here, and we're here to stay. That's just what it is. And the other thing is, Brooks going in on all these guys, and all these guys would probably be favored to beat you. You know what I mean? I think that out of all the champions, Saddam Ali, just based on the fact, it's not that he's not a good fighter, but just based on the fact that he's the guy that's been stopped by Jesse Vargas, and he's the guy that's really a welterweight who moved up for the Cotto opportunity. So, and he's like the newest champion. So, I mean, that would probably be the most competitive fight. Saddam Ali, let's say he fights Liam Smith, and then you get the winner. But Hurd is fucking big. Like, shout out to my dude, man. Hurd is big. Like, even if you have better technique, he might just walk through your shit. You a welterweight, like, who like campaigned as a middleweight, who couldn't make the grade because you got stopped by the best middleweight, Golovkin, and you went back to 47, and you said, hey, it's not midweight. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what Kell Brook is saying right here. Saddam Ali. He said only know about his win over Cotto. He pulled it out of the bag. He was good all around that fight. If Liam Wynn wins, expect to fight against Ali. He's got a world title, and we could do a big British showdown. See, some of these UK ones want to do these big British showdowns, man. Fuck only having domestic fights. Like, you seen Scott Quigg fight Oscar Valdez, and you lost. You lost to a Mexican-American. Amir Khan, he's at the top of the list. So the only guy who's not at 154, your new weight division, is at the top of the list. And he's talking about Errol Spence. Man, listen. Errol Spence, after I won on Saturday, got straight on Twitter, and he was mentioning me. He should be in his own train lane, but he's jumped across because he knew I was handling him. I was beating him. The tank was not very good. The eye weren't very good. But now I'm the Terminator. He can't hurt me. And I've got a serious engine. I've got plenty in the tank now. I would take that fight in a heartbeat. Listen, if you follow my channel for any length of time, I like trash talk. But the trash talk gotta sound like believable and all this. Like, you took the Errol Spence fight, now it's like the tank wasn't good and my eye weren't very good and you're the Terminator now. Like, how, listen what I'm saying, people. He said, I'm the Terminator. He can't beat me at 154, he's saying. I've got a serious engine. How you know you got a serious engine when you really have one recent fight at 154 and it only went 2 rounds? Somebody explain these things to me. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever's at Sky Sports, why are there no follow-up questions? Like, hey, Kell Brook, how you know you got an engine? Like, do people even know boxing anymore? Like, that don't even make sense. I got a serious engine. I got an engine in me now. Like, how you know if your fight only went 2 rounds? Somebody explain that. How do you know what your stamina is going to be like if it was a short night in your last fight and your only recent fight at 154? Ask Yara who's here, $5 super chat, money gang, gang, gang. If Spence broke Brooks' face, what do you think training partner Charlo going to do to him? I don't know, bro. Man, this stuff doesn't even make sense. So, man, we got to get past this thing in boxing where it's not okay to lose. Angel Garcia, shout out to him. A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't like him, but he be speaking the truth sometimes. I can't vouch for everything he says, but he was like, man, look at it. He said, you look at UFC fighters. He said some of them dudes got 22 losses and 5 wins, and the fans still love them. Which is true. We got to do better as boxing fans or something, because I'm sick of every time somebody loses, it's always this dramatic, oh, my engine wasn't good, and basically, like, it's always something. Luis Ortiz lose, Wilder had too much Vaseline. Man, let's stop this. Yes, big ego, keep dropping knowledge. You know what I mean? You just made an excuse for, oh, I was beating him early in the fight. This sounds like what casuals say, to be honest, bro. Like Kell Brook says, he should be in his own train lane, but he jumped across because he knew I was handling him. I was beating him. Listen, file that under the files of coulda, shoulda, woulda. And I'm not even trying to go in like Kell Brook. I'm just trying to restore boxing, right? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Anyone could say Amir Khan was beating Danny Garcia, got knocked out. Manny Pacquiao was beating Marquez and he got knocked out. Like, who cares? Like, David Hayes started to come alive and then he twisted up his ankle or whatever. You know what I mean? This is boxing. So all that shoulda, coulda, woulda shit don't really mean nothing to me, because David Hayes was starting to, he came out too wild on Tony Bellew, too wild and too aggressive, and Bellew was outboxing him. But then if you really watch boxing and you really pay attention to that fight, David Hayes started to settle in and he was landing some shit. And I think he was starting to get to Tony Bellew. But then shortly after that, he rolled his ankle, fucked his ankle, he couldn't stand. That had no bearing, he still got stopped. That was the end result. Let's cut out all the fat and get straight to it, straight to the meat. And I ain't talking clenbuterol. Pause. You know what I mean? So I hate when this, like I said, this is what casuals say. Oh, Luis Ortiz was beating Deontay Wilder's ass, but at the end of the day, who got knocked down? Who lost the fight? Like, I mean, they're elite fighters. It's supposed to be challenging. It's not supposed to be like Wilder's just supposed to run. He's a human. It's not like he's supposed to just run through everybody. You know what I mean? You're talking about, oh, I was beating Errol Spence. Okay, but you're not beating him by the fight's end. And then you're saying the tank wasn't very good. Eye wasn't very good. Like, wow. It's just, I mean, I just want to get past, I want to get past this thing in boxing where it's not okay to lose. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. Like, I mean, you could make an excuse for every. I mean, Scott Quigg and Oscar Valdez, they beat the hell out of each other, like to the point where they said Scott Quigg had a fractured foot, right? He had a fractured foot leading into the fight. Then he broke his nose, which I seen a picture of Scott Quigg. That looks like an absolute broken nose. So it doesn't look like it's like fabricated to account for the loss. Oscar Valdez got some teeth busted out, right, against a guy who outweighed him. Was cut at the mouth. They said he bit his tongue, and they said he fractured / broke his jaw, which a fracture is a break. But there were no excuses. You know what I'm saying? There was no. I mean, Scott Quigg just took it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like me foot. If it weren't for me foot, and I was handling him in the 5th round, and me foot. Like, stop. I'm not trying to hear that. Because then we're gonna get to a society in boxing where no win will be good enough unless you knock the person the fuck out. That's what it's gonna be. It's like if it's no knockout, then it's gonna be controversy, and I'm not really trying to see that in boxing. We know what happened. Let's give people their props when they win. As a competitive person myself, and just being around fighters, I understand the fighters need to want some get back. Right? I understand that. We got some shooters in the building. Yo, we got to get the likes up. The likes should be closer to 200, if not over 200. Smash the like button. If you're in the stream, you're enjoying the boxing talk, and you like me, wait, right? No knockout, no win equals HBO. That's what I'm saying. We got to get past that. That, to me, that's corny to me, where it's like, if you don't knock someone out, then there's going to be some type of excuse. Oh, the judge had this scorecard or this and that. You know what I mean? But Kell Brook, I don't know. He's up there with Killer. And like, I'm the type of person, I got to see some more. I got to see more from Kell Brook at 54 before I start saying he's a top player. Like, and see, like I said, listen to what people say. You breaking down what Edeslani Lara does bad, and he has a terrible style, and Jermell Charlo doesn't have a name, and you haven't really seen Hurd, but he's not the best of the bunch. You got criticism on all these dudes, but a lot of fans would pick all these guys to beat you, all these champions, all these bigger guys. And the only significant win you have in recent memory was Rabchenko. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's not really that convincing. To convince me you could beat Jermell Charlo, beat someone that he's beat, like Vanes Matarosa, Erickson Lubin. That's a good fight. I said that on the last live stream. Man, AJ, nobody's talking about Abel Sanchez right now. See, listen, this is what y'all dudes do. Like, then you try to get me sidetracked. We're talking about Kell Brook, a black fighter, and majority of the top guys that he mentioned are black fighters in the division. And you talking about some Abel Sanchez comments that happened like a week or two ago. Now, if I switch gears, when did I mention Abel Sanchez? What are you talking about? What are you talking? I'm talking about Kell Brook. So anyway, you bringing up Abel Sanchez in detail. What did I say about Abel Sanchez? AJ. You said some people might not like him. Bro, the stream was not focused on Abel Sanchez's comments. Please stop. It was not, I was not focused on Abel Sanchez at all. You just mentioned him. Yeah, and you're having a detailed conversation and super chats about Abel Sanchez. Now, if I switch gears and start talking about Abel Sanchez, then y'all motherfuckers in the comment section be like, oh, you're still on about Abel? I wasn't even talking about Abel. You were talking about Abel. You know what I mean? But then if I talk about it, oh, the fuck, you always want to talk about black fighters and Abel. Like, just stop. No one's talking about Abel right now. If y'all want to talk about Abel later, that's cool. But Abel's comments, that's not what just happened. I'm talking about current shit. Bro, I'm not talking about Abel. Like, I don't know what you don't understand. Like, we're talking about Kell Brook. Like, we got other things that we have to get through. I've already made several streams and videos about Abel's comments. We all know the comments don't make sense, and all I'm saying is there's so many fights that prove what Abel said was false. Anyway, back to the money. Super chat. Romero Harris, $5 super chat. In the streets, when you take an L, it's an L. These cats would get more respect if they can accept their losses and learn from them and move on. Very, very solid comment. Shout out to you for the super chat. But that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, Luis Ortiz did nothing wrong. Like, I didn't see like flagrant things. I can't be like, oh, you shouldn't have ran out of gas. Like, you shouldn't have got tired after you tried to go for the kill. Like, he didn't really do anything like painstakingly wrong versus Deontay Wilder, and he still came up short. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have nothing to feel ashamed about. You know what I mean? So his team protesting and petitioning, oh, the law should be overturned, and we need to. It'd be one thing if Deontay Wilder had clenbuterol in his system, and you said, hey, it needs to be overturned because of this findings. You know what I mean? Because that could be valid. But because something that listen, Wilder, he's a fighter. He has to do as the ref says. He has to do as the ringside physician says. If they say, come over here in the corner, what's he going to be like? Nah, I'm about to fight this motherfucker. I'm just about to fight him. Y'all don't need to check me out. Like, what could he do? What could Wilder do? What could he do if the ringside physician is forcing him to go to the corner? You know what I'm saying? And y'all with these conspiracy theories sound stupid as hell. Like, here, just here. With this Wilder shit. See, ever since that dude bringing up Abel, now we all sidetrack on the conversation. We just bouncing around, but whatever. Here's with this whole Wilder conspiracy theory. He had too much time. So much time to recover. Here's a perfect question. Now, I bet you no one can answer this intelligently. If Wilder got pummeled in round 7, and at the start of round 8, you try to buy him some time, right? That's the logic they're using. Somebody answer this question. You try to buy Wilder some time. You know he just took several punches, some of them unanswered, some were like jarring his head back, whatever. So at the beginning of the 8, you're paid off and you want to give him some more time. Unless you give him an ungodly amount of time, like 15, 30 minutes, how do you know that 25 seconds is going to be just the re-energizing he needs to save him? Somebody explain that to me. How do you know? Like, if you're not internally in someone's body, you don't know how badly they're hurt, what their legs are feeling like. You don't know any of that. So how do you know that 25 seconds is going to be just the amount of time he needs to recover where he can continue fighting? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even make sense. Hey, if we give him an extra 25 seconds, that'll be what he needs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hypothetically saying 20. I didn't actually count it. Easy breezy. You're in the hot seat. Keep talking that shit. I'm on my Charlo shit. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. Okay. Easy breezy. How you know it's not? Okay, so answer my first question now. Answer my first question. Easy breezy. We're going to see what's easy breezy right now. You about to be easy breezy in this hot seat. So, we don't know. That's the answer. All right, block this man. He lost the hot seat that quick. Shooters, easy breezy, get him up out of here. See, everybody want to do the slick talk, and then when you're in the hot seat, you just made my point. We don't know. Exactly. Easy work. How you lose the hot seat in the first answer? He said, how you know it didn't? Okay, how do you know it did? I don't know. Boom. Like Denzel said, boom, you never know. This shit is too easy, man. I told you it was gonna be easy breezy. This finna be a breeze. Like, I'm just saying, there's no way a ringside, all these conspiracy theories. Like, okay, a judge scoring the Canelo fight 118 to 110, okay, that clearly, because that's in favor of him, that scorecard clearly helps him out. But how do you know that you're helping someone out enough by giving them an extra 15, 25 seconds? Like, how do you know that that's all it's going to take for them to be able to continue? You wouldn't really know that. Like, let's say Antonio Margarito. And see, realistically, I've seen corners do shit like that, where like they'll fidget around with the mouthpiece, and they're supposed to be starting the round or something, or the fighter will spit a mouthpiece out, shit like that, to buy time. And usually, a lot of that, either it'll be so obvious that you're trying to buy time, or it won't work. You know what I mean? Shane Mosley had same thing. Shane Mosley had Antonio Margarito hurt before in the round before he stopped him. If they gave Margarito an extra 15, 25 seconds, I highly doubt that it would have made a difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there'll be water and they gotta wipe it up and pot. I mean, we know little games like that, but stop with the excuses. Yo, we're almost to 200 likes. Salute, Ego Army. Shout out to y'all. I told you it was gonna be easy breezy in this hot seat today. Loosen the tape on the glove. That's another one. See, real boxing fans know. So there's definitely ways to buy time, but I mean, Wilder, he was hurt. You know what I mean? So there's no way you can ration out the perfect amount of time that he's gonna be able to recover from. You know what I mean? There's no, oh, hey, if I give him an extra 25 seconds, he'll be good. See, real boxing fans. George C., they did the same concussion test in the Spence-Peterson fight. They did the same test in Tank Pedraza. I brought that one up too, yep. And if you watch Showtime Barclay shows, you'll know how New York ringside doctors operate. Listen, I made a point in like right after the fight happened, when I brought up Tank Pedraza, because they, like you said, they did the same thing. Brought that point up. And you'll also know that I explained something, and to this day, no one's ever rebutted it. Magomed Abdusalamov, the guy who fought another Cuban heavyweight puncher, Mike Perez, who was not mortally, but permanently damaged, brain damaged in the fight in New York, they had to pay a civil lawsuit, $22 million to him and his family, because he's still alive, right? That's a big reason that New York is super stringent or whatever before the rounds and stuff. Ain't no city trying to pay no 22 million for something that ultimately lost in court as negligent on behalf of the ringside doctors and shit like that. So yeah, that's why they're extra doing the concussion test. I mean, even look at the NFL. Even they're pretty strict. Back in the day, like the 76 Steelers, they probably motherfuckers get concussions and probably still play the game, but over years they did. Just like back in the day, they had 15 rounders. Now they don't. So I mean, shit happens, and it's usually because of research, or they, you know what I mean, they rather be safe than sorry. All right, so the guy's name is Boxing Ego is Clueless, and he says you don't know nothing about fighting. And he got clapped by the shooter that quick, that fast. My shooters don't be playing. Listen, my channel must be popping. Like, if you love me, if you like me, if you hate me, one thing you cannot deny is the channel's popping. Ego's Army's popping. People want to they want to follow the conversation, and they want to be a part of the conversation. I have not seen, I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos, but if I've seen some people's lives in the boxing world, I don't ever see people being stalked the way you know what I mean? Boxing Ego is cool. You made your whole username after me. And I got shooters, so I got the perfect setup with my live stream. You know what I mean? We've already established that. We knew how they were gonna come. We knew what the cats were gonna do, but I don't ever see that. When other people go live, I don't see a million people making imposter accounts, and your whole page said Boxing Ego is Clueless. Y'all got issues. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all one. This should be funny. Look what this dude put. He sent me a DM, keep in mind. DM. And this is what he said. I put the emoji smiley face to cover his profile, because you don't get no credit for that. And he put a heart. What the fuck? Look. Listen, I haven't seen anybody that has the amount of people that come back 18 or 20 times. I'm not saying it don't happen to anyone at all, but I haven't seen people. You guys see the shooters. Listen, you guys see the shooters. So shooters, you guys step up and you let me know what it is. Haven't you guys seen people that come back and they're coming back like 18 times? Slaved returns. Slaved. Like I said, I'm not saying nobody goes through this. I didn't say that. I'm saying I haven't seen it. Me personally, I haven't seen it where somebody will come back 18 times to get into the stream. Now, if you guys have seen it, that's you. I haven't seen that. Like Slaved returns, the wee, that dude, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, or stuff like this. I'm on Instagram, I check my DMs, and he just said, "You just lost a loyal fan. Nice job, dickhead." I'll be the biggest fan you'll ever lose. And by the way, P.S., we should be together too. Hey, that man said you just lost a loyal fan. Nice job, dickhead. I'll be the biggest fan you'll ever lose. P.S., by the way, we should be together too. Hey, what's this shit about us meant to be together? That type of shit will make us wish we never meet each other. Oh my God. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my home phone cell and my pager at the bottom. Like, oh my gosh. I seen you at the fights in autumn. You must not have spotted them. There probably was a problem at the Barclays or something. Hey, bro, y'all some real life stands. This shit be funny as fuck. He said you just lost a loyal fan. Like, you didn't even tell me what I did, though. Like, can you at least tell me what I did? Motherfucker, you just lost me. Fuck you, Ego. I see why they call you Ego. You're all about yourself. Hell nah. I seen you at the T-Mobile. I don't deserve it. I know you seen me at the last 2 fights. Hell no. Hey, caption this. Look at this dude's face. Why he look like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns? Nobody should ever get hit this hard. Like, what's really good, man? Motherfucker look like Professor Clump transforming back into Buddy Love or something, or Buddy Love transforming back into Professor. And why does his forearms look like Popeye? Like, what's going on here? Look, he's like, this is some good ass shit. He's just in shock. And man, someone said he turned into Shabba Ray. Shabba. Hell nah. Shabba. How the fuck is this fake? People be saying everything's fake. The dude actually came in the comment section. He's like, I did that 4 years ago. I don't think it's fake. If you capture a picture right, this is what this shit gonna look like. If you time it right. Or if you do that, you know, the burst, the photo burst. That man got melted. That's that Martin Lawrence. Nah, Gina, damn, Gina. Tommy Hearns, that man. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all another one, man. Look. She hit her with the strength of 1,000 Selena. Beady beady bum bum. She hit her with that Selena. Hell no. She hit her with that Selena. Beady beady bum bum. She hit her with the power of 1,000 Selena. Beady beady. Hell no. She turned her to Sloth from the Goonies. Hey you guys. Rocky Road. Beady beady bum bum. Look. She in the zone with it. I'ma sign him. Beady beady bum bum. She melted her shit. Hell no. Tommy Hearns killed Duran. Look, she's like, look at her hands. No, wait, I can explain. Beady beady bum bum. Beady beady bum bum. Only for Selena's. Selena y los días. Y los dinos. Hell no. She got fucked up. Anyway, man, y'all gotta stop stalking me. That shit is not appealing. Be another man. Boxing ego sucks. Boxing ego is useless. Yeah, a lot of Cuban fighters. Someone just mentioned in the comment. A lot of Cuban fighters have lost recently. Who lost? Reagan in December. Luis Ortiz. What other Cuban? Anybody else? Anyone think of anyone else? Recent, like major L. Barthélemy. Damn. Sullivan Barrera got knocked out. Fuck yeah. Damn. Barthélemy didn't look good yesterday. I don't think Fortuna's Cuban. Oh, Dorticos? Damn, y'all really coming with it. Damn. Lada's gonna lose to Hurd. Yeah. Gamboa. Damn. Wilder, Parker, who would win? Thoughts, ego? Wilder. Listen, I said it before. I try to stay consistent. See, listen, I'm an Aries. That's a ram, in case you guys don't know, like horoscope and stuff. I'm a ram. I'm stubborn. I'm hard-headed. Not saying that I can't think any other way, but what I am saying is something has to happen for me to all of a sudden switch the direction that I, like what I've been led to believe, like through history and patterns of stuff. And I said this before, I'm gonna say it again for people who may not have seen those streams or videos. I think stylistically, Deontay Wilder just faced the man that was capable of giving him the most problems. And you've seen that man did give him problems, more problems than probably anyone else that he's faced. And it's just based on the setup. If you look at skill for skill, what Luis Ortiz does well, and you look skill for skill, what Deontay Wilder does well, that stylistic matchup, if there was a fight for Wilder to lose, I'm not saying that's the only fight he can lose, but I'm just saying, for me, that was the guy, that guy had all the attributes that would possibly beat Deontay Wilder out of this crop of guys, right? The other guys, once again, so see, I'm not on some like boxing trainer shit where I say crazy shit and it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Oh, blacks can't sell. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying nobody can beat him, because you can beat someone. If you have power, you always have a shot to beat somebody. So I'm not saying the other guys have no skill or no chance or no hope to beat Deontay Wilder. But I'm talking about a complete package. Like, if this was a store, Luis Ortiz would be a Walmart, a store where you can get virtually anything. Garden supplies, you can get groceries now, you can get lotion and makeup, right? He was the most complete stylistic nightmare for Deontay Wilder. I really believe that, right? Again, Joshua, he has good technique, he has power, so those things maybe can beat Deontay Wilder if he puts it together. But I think Luis Ortiz had the ultimate package and to beat Wilder. I thought that would be a tougher fight, because Wilder was in there with the southpaw off top. That gives a lot of people issue. Just being a southpaw, and you got to watch for punches coming at, like, you know what I mean, at a totally different angle, totally different trajectory. That's one issue in itself. But Luis Ortiz, he went 12 with Malik Scott. He didn't look great in that fight, but he didn't look like horrific stamina. You know what I mean? Like, he got hurt and had to recover. Like Joshua's stamina didn't look great. You know what I mean? And he can bounce on his toes. He can fight aggressive and flat. You know what I mean? He kind of had it all. We never seen him chin to the point where he looked. Had he ever been knocked down? Does anyone know that? I don't remember him being knocked down either. He was confident because he knew he was a boogeyman and avoided. We're talking about Luis Ortiz. So To me, I think Luis Ortiz had the most complete package if someone was going to beat him. Yeah, never been knocked down, so. No offense to Will. He says, Ego, who would you like to see if they brought 15 rounds back? I'm not really, like, this is why I don't do pound for pound. Like, I'm not really a hypothetical person. Like, there's so much to talk about in the world of boxing. I don't see them bring, if people are tripping that Wilder got 15 extra seconds with Luis Ortiz, I really don't see him bringing 15 rounders back. You know what I mean? If the New York Commission and shit is doing concussion tests and shit, why are they gonna bring back 15? So if I really don't foreshadow this happening, I choose not to really answer questions like that, because it's kind of a waste of time. Unless, like, if there was like a New York Times article or something and they say, hey, we're bringing 15 rounders back, yeah, let's entertain it. But I'm not really big, like, occasionally I like to do fantasy fights and shit like that, but I'd rather talk about realistic stuff that's likely to happen, could happen, stuff like that. 15 rounders, I don't really see it coming back. Why they get rid of it in the first place? You know what I'm saying? It's not like boxing on primetime TV was here and then it went away and then now it came back. 15 rounds, like boxing, I don't even know why it left primetime. You know what I mean? But 15 rounders left for a reason. So I don't really see it coming back. Plus, fighters nowadays wouldn't want it to come back, to be honest. Fighters, bro, if certain fighters have stamina issues now, as is, what what are they gonna do with a 15 rounder? They really wouldn't be equipped, you know what I mean? It's just different. Because fighters now, you can get paid, I don't know, man, it's just not gonna happen, so. Jerome Williams talking that shit. He said Errol Spence not that good. Who you be? How good are you? Where's your national when you went to the Olympics? See, listen, Ego's Army, New Media. Well, what I'm trying to do here is varying opinions is cool, but this is how you know who's like a real boxing fan and not a man fan, is because a lot of people just do them drive-by comments. Errol Spence sucks. Like, that's it, he just sucks. Hey, why'd you guys hide Mosquito Dude? He's usually pretty cool. One of the shooters. Are y'all just shooting people? Y'all like Bishop with the guns now? Mosquitoes, you should unblock him. He's cool. He ain't never, like, I ain't really seen him trip out like that. He always comes in the stream. But anyway, yeah, man, Errol Spence sucks with no explanation. Yeah, shooters, I know. We'll try to get somebody who deserves to be in the hot seat. We'll try to get them clapped, but y'all gotta fall back. Like, people, you don't have to block people just off of opinion. Like, if someone's being an irritant to everybody, like, clearly your boxing ego is stupid boxing, you know what I mean? That's their boxing username, stuff like that. But I mean, you can let people live a little bit longer. Some of y'all quick to, y'all got that itchy trigger finger and shit. Spence is the man who could beat Thurman. His resume sucks though. Bro, you're not even worth a hot seat. Because all the people like you, fans like you, be talking about, oh, his resume sucks. But you're not doing anything to push for the fight, put pressure on the people to fight him that wouldn't give him a sucky resume. So if you're not doing that, then I'm not trying to hear it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, like I said before, if Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence fight straight up cans at the end of this year, I'm gonna be happy. Like, not happy, but I'm not gonna have one iota of complaint, because you know who they're trying to fight, you know who they're pressing to fight, and there's being resistance on the other side, point blank, period. So literally, if Errol Spence wants to fight Ryan Gosling, then that's good. I'm gonna encourage it. If he want to fight whoever, I'm gonna be like, yep, that's a good fight, and I'm gonna support it. because you know, stop playing games. You know who he's trying to fight. And the person he's really trying to fight, Keith Thurman, has already been on record saying, not gonna happen, baby. 2018, you're not gonna see it. So what is he supposed to do? Stagnate his career like Amir Khan, waiting for Mayweather, waiting for Pacquiao, and still never getting those fights? They talking about Lucas Matisse and Danny Garcia versus Pacquiao. Why not Pacquiao and Khan? You know what I'm saying? This man. We found your brother. He's streaming now. My brother's a cop. What are you talking about? Like, bro, if y'all weirdos putting these weird ass comments, those are the people that the shooters can get. I keep putting this, talking about I found your brother. My brother, bro, the shooter's about to get you. Yeah, man. I'm from Russia. Hey, shooters, keep an eye out for subscribe channel. If he keeps putting the same shit over and over, then you know what to do with him, because it looks like that's what he's doing. Anyway, yeah, man. If I'm telling you, man, the fans are crazy. You know exactly who Errol Spence is trying to fight. You know who Deontay Wilder is trying to fight. Period. You know what I mean? And instead of saying he has a bum-ass resume, then encourage these people to step up and fight him. Those would be the fights that give Errol Spence the clout. Why didn't Pacquiao fight Errol Spence? Freddie Roach was on record saying Errol Spence couldn't handle his luggage. He couldn't carry his bags. Okay, then fight him then. Y'all both southpaws. Why not fight him? And I'm talking about before you lost to Jeff Horn. Why did he get the opportunity over Errol Spence? Because you probably didn't think much of Jeff Horn, but you think much of Errol Spence. That's why you didn't give him an opportunity. Hey, what is up with these Russian robots or something? Someone said that. Hey, what the fuck? There's a lot of like Russian names in the chat right now, and it says, "Oh, your brother." Hey, shooters, get busy. There's some bots in here or some shit. I told you my streams I'm the stream king. We got Ivan Drago trying to come through. Look, what is all this going on right now? He's like, I must break your stream, you will lose. What's happening? Hell no. Someone said Creed 2. That's a good one. I like that. We love you. Shout out to you. Where are you from? You from Russia? That motherfucker said we love you. Shout out to Mother Russia, man. Okay, I get it. You love me. That's cool. Hey, bro. Hey, get the likes up, man. These robots is coming. This is some iRobot shit. Smash the like button. I gotta see that all y'all ain't robots now. Smash the like button. Hey, get this dude that keeps saying he loved me out of here, bro. The one that keeps saying we love you, we love you. Okay, I get it. You love me. What is happening? Why is this always happening to my streams and shit? Why is my streams always get hijacked with the foolishness? How they keep coming back so fast, man? This is some Transformer shit. Hey, get this "we love you" motherfucker out of here, man. He said, "Hey, we love you, we love you, we love." Like, okay, we get it, Crusher Kovalev, you love me. You're a tough guy. I don't claim to be tough. This shit is funny though. See, I'm just gonna ignore it. Hey, shoot. Hey, I need shooters on deck. I gotta call. We got a code 4. We got a code red. Aruga. Hey, they sending missiles. They trying to infiltrate the new media shit. Okay, it's kind of hard to stop reading the chat when there's one message and we love you, we love you, we love you. It's kind of hard, but I'm gonna try. You know who through it all, you know who I want to be like? This man right here. Hey, Chino does not give a fuck. Chino is just like, got that Mayweather pay. Look, he ain't even really working out. He just posed for the picture. Yeah, man. Hey, he's swole. Chino's swole out here. And then somebody go ask me, hey, you think Chino's coming back to 47? Do it look like he coming back to 47? I mean, just answer that yourself. That man looking like Tukey Williams out here. Y'all care what I look like a lot. You look like Ice Cube's son. Okay. Oh man. He about to fight AJ. He about to get McDonald about to get the AJ fight before Wilder. He coming for that AJ shit. If AJ gets past Joseph Parker, McDonald might get that shot. Motherfucker said he coming back to 147. One of my favorite movies, Point Break, like Keanu Reeves said in Point Break. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. Now, man, is he coming back to 47? Does it look like this motherfucker got a baggy wife beater? Does it look like he's coming back? He chilling. Just that retired life. You hear me? Thurman and Maidana were scheduled to fight. But Thurman, I don't know, because that was before he became a champion. It would have been a good fight, though. Maidana actually had more experience. Hey, smash the like button, people. Hey, shooters, these robots or whatever, I think there's a way to hit report on that, because I think that's better than just blocking them, because it's reporting it as spam. You know what I'm saying? So maybe link to their IP address or something. It'll stop them from keep coming back. That's what I'm saying. The streams be so popping. The stream be so popping. It's like everybody trying to get in. It's like that club in the city. Everybody trying to get in. Man, boxing's a good place, man. We got some good fight. I just hate when they put major fights on the same night, because it's like you can't even watch them both. You can't even watch them at the same time. Listen, man, I promise you, I'm gonna go Ego Valley. So I did a video. I'm gonna show y'all. I did a video before this. Look, I did a video about what Kell Brook said. Then gave my opinion. Diablo Bano, we looking for you. Come to the live stream right now. We looking for you, Diablo. I'll show you who the devil is. Ego does not like Kell Brook. I can guarantee you all that the next time Spence or Charlo open their mouth, listen to Ego, give them all praise in the world. Hey, Diablo Bano, I know you watch. Come holler at this hot seat. Come holler at this hot seat. You know, the funny thing is this. So every time I say my opinion, it's because I hate somebody. You notice that? But Kell Brook can say whatever he want. Abel Sanchez can say whatever he want. But then when I say my opinion on what they said, then I hate somebody. I don't hate Kell. What would I hate Kell Brook? He's never I never even met him. I never even covered one of his fights. I never, like, what would I hate him for? What would be the issue? You know what I'm saying? I'm going off what he says and giving you my opinion on what he said. What are y'all talking about? Oh man, you just say, you know, that's how you know when you win it, because like they don't even know what to peg you as. Oh, you only like black fighters, but then I criticize or say something I disagree with Kell Brook, who's black, and then now I hate UK. I hate Kell Brook. They don't even know how to label this, because at the end of the day, all these labels that they try to throw out there have nothing to do with what they're saying. Oh, you're racially biased. You only like blacks, but now I hate Kell Brook. Now I hate Keith Thurman. I'm just merely giving you my opinion. It don't have nothing to do with black, white, green, boogers, snot. Like, it don't matter what. If you have a mustache, no mustache, I'm not tripping off that. I'm talking about boxing. So, fuck it. He's like, Ego does not like Kell Brook. So he can say whatever he want. I react to it and give my honest assessment. And then I hate him. You know what I mean? And he says, I can guarantee. Look, and see, this. I'm trying to help y'all out. Look how you spell guarantee. That motherfucker said grantee. I can grantee. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta graduate before you fuck with me. I got a diploma. You can't even spell guarantee. So I guarantee, or I grantee, you can't fuck with me when it comes to talking this boxing. If you can't spell guarantee, then you'll lose. Like Drago said, you will lose. You ain't fuck with me. If you spell guarantee like that, that's just, where are you from? Wakanda? I don't know anywhere they spell it like that. The motherfuckers like grantee. But anyway, he says, I guarantee you the next time Spence or Charlo open their mouth. But listen, Spencer, listen, oh my gosh. And it's sad that I even have to explain. You know what I'm saying? This is just a lot of motion in boxing. You can't compare situations that aren't even comparable. If Spence and Charlo open their mouth and you grantee or whatever, Spence and Charlo's career is not where Kell Brook's career is. So whatever I say about them has no bearing on Kell Brook, because Kell Brook is the one who has lost 2 of his last 3 fights. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going, it's a case-by-case basis. So if Errol Spence is talking shit, hypothetically, say he said, oh, Keith Thurman, I smoke him easy. Where he's at in his career, then he has the right to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook is in a spot where you have 2 losses in 3 fights. And your new fight at the new division was against Rabchenko, and you're going in on everybody at 154, saying they don't have star power, this guy's awkward and horrible and horrible to watch, but you want to fight Amir Khan. So that's what I'm judging, on a case-by-case basis. Charlo is undefeated. Spence is undefeated. So if they're in their bag right now, talking shit and calling people out, someone got to shut them up. Someone got to stop that momentum. But Kell Brook is, in for lack of better words, talking shit about people who have more momentum, are undefeated, guys like Errol Spence that have beaten you. You know what I'm saying? So what are we comparing? I do this on a case-by-case basis. Ego looks like you got some spunk on that beard. Hey, bro, you guys are real life. What's your name? Daz Pez? You tell me, y'all, like, you are really projecting what you really do in your personal life, because once again, we're talking about Kell Brook, Charlo, Errol Spence, and dudes stay in my beard, pause. That's really weird. Y'all need to have some clenbuterol or coke and shut the fuck up, because he didn't delete the message. The shooters got him. The shooters clapped him. And I don't understand why you think this hurts me talking about my beard. As long as bitches love it, I don't really care about what dudes is. Hey, it looks like you got some spunk in your beard. Like, I'm not trying to impress you, Daz or Kevin or whatever the fuck these dudes' names be. So I don't know what y'all think that is doing. Yeah, look at your beard. You could use a beard trim. You're ugly. I want to look ugly for you because you're a dude. What don't you guys understand? Like, oh, I'm trying to look good for Rodney. Like, what the fuck? Hey man, this that internet shit. Internet full of all types of unknowns. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm judging the situations on a case by case basis. This dude Diablo is trying to make a point that basically Kell Brook, a criticism I have for him, I have to automatically have the same criticism for Errol Spence and Charlo. But it doesn't work like that. See, this is the thing. I'm all about equality in boxing, but there is no equality in boxing. Just listen to what I'm trying to say. I'm about equality, meaning if you hated when Floyd picked his fights or when he didn't risk a KO or risk trying to go for the knockout when he was well up on the scorecards, all those types of things. If he chose the money fight as opposed to this fight, if you hate Floyd for that, then hate everybody that does that. Equality in that sense, yes. You know what I mean? Judging fighters fairly, but I'm not for equality in the sense of comparing two different people's careers that aren't even similar and saying, hey, you said this about Errol Spence. Why didn't you say this for Kermit Cintron? That's stupid. That doesn't even make sense. Unless Kermit Cintron has the same career, then how can I say, you know what I'm saying? How can I give him the same praise? Do you see how stupid that is? Oh, fucking ego, you're racist. You only love blacks. Like, why? Because you're giving all this praise to Deontay Wilder. How come you didn't say this about Jesus Soto Caras? Like, Jesus Soto Caras don't have the same career as Wilder. He's not doing the same things as Wilder. So it's not going to be equal, like, if that's not how I view the fighter's career. You get what I'm saying? Hey, but you said Wilder, you said he's the baddest man. Why didn't you say Jesus Soto Caras was the baddest man on the planet? Some of y'all don't even have like a sound logic to what you say. It's not gonna be the same. Like, you know what I mean? Just like Anthony Joshua, where he's at in his career, his star power and stuff, that's not gonna be the same for Amir Mansour. I like Amir Mansour. He has power too, but where he's at in his career, it's not where Joshua's at. So why would I compare them as if it is? It just doesn't even make sense. What some of you guys try to see. My thing is, when I come up, I told y'all I'm the king of analogies. When I try to come up with an analogy, I try to make sure it makes sense and is like relatable to the situation. Even if it's a different subject matter, or there will be difference because analogy, it has to make sense and like correlate. Let's talk about Lomachenko versus Linares. I heard the fight is actually done. So listen, I'm a man of my word. If Lomachenko and Linares is happening next, then salute to Top Rank, Linares, and Lomachenko. And I was wrong, because I told you from my perspective, from what I've seen, Top Rank is all about the in-house fight. See how easy it is for me to admit when I'm wrong? I told you from what I've seen, Top Rank is about the in-house fights. So I really see the Ray Beltran. Once I start hearing about all the problems making Lomachenko and Linares and the fiasco with the dates and May 12th and Golden Boy said, hey, we can't compete with Canelo Triple G, right? I was like, oh man, I see this coming again. So I thought they were gonna go with Ray Beltran, but my source said that the Lomachenko Linares is actually what's gonna happen. So again, if that does happen, then shout out to them, and I was wrong because I thought they would go the route of Ray Beltran. But another reason why I don't personally mind being wrong is because I don't mind being wrong in a situation that's better for boxing. You know what I mean? I'll be wrong all day. Because to me, the better fight, the guys with more momentum are Lomachenko and Jorge Linares. You feel me? Look at Alfred. Why do you guys always do this? Tank should call out Lomachenko. Bro, nobody's talking about Tank. Tank has his own fight with Jesus Cuellar. He's not even free right now. Lomachenko's going to 135. Do you guys watch boxing? You guys always try to sidebar and sidetrack the conversation because I guess you're trying to make a point. Oh yeah, Tank's ducking. It doesn't matter now because Lomachenko's leaving the division. Shout out to Mosquito, $5 super chat. Shmoney gang. Loma versus Linares should be a good fight. I agree with you. Yeah, these dudes always try to sidetrack the conversation. But Lomachenko's talking about moving to lightweight, so none of that matters at 130 now. You know what I mean? They didn't fight. Maybe Tank had trouble with weight, so he'll probably be at 35 at some point. So hopefully they do fight. I want to see them fight, to be honest, because I like the stylistic matchup. Agree, but long way to the belt. I don't even understand what that means. Long way to the belt for who? What are you talking about? Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Lomachenko versus Linares by far is a better fight than Ray Beltran. Ray Beltran got a title. I feel happy for him because he had to prove that he's a successful fighter for his residency. Or they were talking about deporting him and all types of shit. But based on his performance where he won the vacant title, I don't think it was that strong. It wasn't that convincing to the point where the public would believe that he would beat Lomachenko. Now, maybe Ray Beltran could give it a go and pull a little Salido, but how he looked in his last fight, I don't think that's likely. So the better fight is Linares, and I heard that's the one that they're doing. So shout out to Top Rank if they actually did get that done, which we'll find out soon because they got to start promoting. Linares versus Loma is a good fight. I would lean towards Loma just because I don't know though, because I don't know how he's gonna do at 135. I would just say I don't know how to explain it. Linares he's like a very good boxer, and it's beautiful to watch when he's letting his hands go and stuff like that. But if you look at his last couple of performances, he seems stuck in like 2 gears. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's winning, but he's like not like winning like Errol Spence or Mikey Garcia. It's hard to explain. Like Luke Campbell, I mean, maybe it's because it was who he was in there with. Luke Campbell, I would tend to give that more of a pass because Luke looked hungry and he did get knocked down and he's a gold medalist. But the Mercita Hesta, I think he probably, even though he was winning, I think he didn't pull away really. You know what I'm saying? Like he won and you could tell who was winning, but he didn't pull away like his experience and his talent to me would pull away or should pull away. For example, Errol Spence versus Lamont Peterson, he just went out there and demolished him, really. He won every round. You know what I'm saying? And I understand every fight's not like Ward Kovalev, Luis Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder. When you have the highest level of guys in divisions competing, it's not always going to be cookie cutter clean where you look splendid. But to me, Mercito Hesta is not at the level. You know what I'm saying? He's not the top 3 guys at lightweight. So I wanted to see him do a little bit more. You know what I mean? He could actually smoke Lomachenko because he sneaks those power shots in there. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. Plus, people give premature credit. I mean, I've done it too. Like Errol Spence, I was praising him and telling you he's the one to watch before he had got the Kell Brook fight and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford, same thing. So sometimes you have to go with a little bit of intuition, but ultimately we don't know what Lomachenko is going to do and look at 135. I don't think Lomachenko has like this phenomenal power at 130. So his power at 35, I don't think that's what's going to be getting it done for him. Even like a Mikey Garcia at 140, maybe his power is not as like you go down, you stay down at 140, but clearly he has enough power to get people's respect. Like Broner and then dude last night, Sergey Lipinets. What up, Ego? Just jumping in. Man, we just vibing. We just chopping it up, talking this boxing shit. The one I want to see is Mikey versus Loma at 35. I think Mikey, he did an interview and he said he would rather fight Errol Spence at 47 than Lomachenko. I think that's a terrible idea. I think he has a better shot of beating Lomachenko than he does Errol Spence. And I'm a huge Mikey fan. I've always been. That's just my opinion. But Mikey, that's a true challenge because he was shooting that 1-2 trying to end Sergey Lipinets's like little reign right there. That 1-2 was beautiful. And he sneaks in like, look, I told y'all he has underrated left hook, uppercut. Someone on Twitter said it, and it's a great basketball analogy. He's kind of like the Tim Duncan of boxing. Tim Duncan, if you know your basketball, he is a beast. He got rings. He was with a winning team, the Spurs, but nothing he did was like really flashy. He's not like a Jordan, tongue out and dunk him. He's not like crazy dribbles like Allen Iverson, but he was efficient. That's the word that I think of when I think of Mikey Garcia, efficient. Yeah, Errol's just too big for and his style. Like Mikey Garcia's body type, the way it is, he never looks like, I don't know. Bottom line is, I was at Broner's fight with Garcia, and I seen Broner hurt Garcia to the body. You know what I'm saying? So if Broner's hurting you at 140 to the body, then Errol Spence definitely can. Yeah, that's another thing. Lipinets look kind of big. Mikey didn't look that like huge next to him, so 47's just, I don't know, but he's a fighter. He's talking about 35 is my ideal weight, but I will be at 47. So, hey. Yeah, I don't think Robert Garcia even wants him. I think he had an interview where he says, "Oh, I'm not trying to see Mikey go up to there to 47." Hey, but I'm about to go to this auto store. I got to get some windshield wiper blades, and I got pulled over. If you guys look at my Instagram story, I got pulled over. I guess my rear tail light is out, so I got to replace that. He didn't give me a ticket though, because I'm a boss, so he just gave me a warning, not even a citation. So I gotta get that fixed. Oh, you saw that, Harlem Future? Yeah, man. They can't keep a good guy down. Trying to keep a YouTuber down, man. But I gotta get that fixed. Mikey was taking good hits to the body. If Errol hit him that way, he'd be dead. Wow. Yo, let's smash and get the like buttons. We had 289 viewers, 294 viewers. Smash the like button. Let's see if we can even the score with the likes to the viewership. Mikey cannot beat Thurman. Yeah, that's a tough fight too. I know he called him out too. Thurman's awkward because he like be flying in and like, and see, like I told you, Mikey's just tight all around. He got all the boxes checked, but he's not wild athletic or fast or whatever. So it would kind of be like the Danny Garcia fight. But the thing is, Danny Garcia, I think, is bigger than Mikey Garcia. I never seen them next to each other. But I think from being around both of them, I remember Danny Garcia being a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, that's a good fight. That's a real good fight. That's a real good fight. Shout out to you. Damn, we damn Eagle Army need to be matchmakers. Fuck, we be coming up with the good matches. All right, I'm about to go get this light. I might do another live stream in a little bit. Check the Kell Brook video out on the channel. Thank you guys for the support. Shooters, as always, thank you. Adrian Broner got to get past Jesse Vargas before we talk Regis Prograis. But that's a good fight in the future. They've been fighting on the same network. Peace out, y'all.